We're back out at the crawler track. We've got it all cleared. Time to start building. Hey, Corey here, Canadian RC guy. Well, if you can see behind me, we finally got all that land cleared and all those vines yanked out, brush cleared away. We can finally start building that 110 RC crawler course. I'm going to flip this camera around, take you for a little walk, then it's time to get to work. So just off to the side here, we still got our first pile of rocks and logs there for our log crawl. But here's where we're going to have our path walking in. Oval course, once again, is just over to the side there. We've got lots of room to grow here and lots of room to grow back there for next year. But for now, just to get started, we cleared out this section here. So you'll be able to come in. We're going to be able to make a path going over through here. We'll use this hill here, natural hill. So we're just going to start building a bunch of rocks, stuff like that up in there. You'll be able to come across to the other side. We've got a nice big bridge built that we're going to kind of run across along through here. Be able to drive across the bridge, underneath, down on the ground, that kind of thing. Eventually next year, we're going to cross all into there, get over into that hill. But for now, we're going to use this area here. We've left lots of big vines and stuff that are in the ground to play with. You can see them kind of all over the place. We left them. But then we'll be able to come down to this section over here. This is where we kind of tossed all our brush for now. We're going to be able to use this tree to attach a few things to. We'll have all this area over here, as well as all in here. Got a bunch more rocks in here that are already laid down, so we'll probably just start piling it up on there. Another nice big rock hill already over here. So it should turn out pretty good for our first little section. We've got lots of room here to make a nice pathway so you can walk around the whole little area, get to all the different sections. It should be pretty good. So over here in the back of the car, I'll show you what we're going to start with. So we had a friend donate 10 pails of stones. So we got 10 pails of stones here. Way over here, see if I can get over to show you. Way over here in that little section there, from cleaning out all the clay, sifting the clay. We got a whole pile of different size stones over there we can use as well. So we're just going to start using them to get our path in. And I think we'll probably start making a path over this way to the right to this hill. Make a path over this way to that hill over there. Then we can start building up our rocks, putting down our bridge on all the other stuff that we've built, our teeter-totter and so on. So we're going to start getting our rocks laid down. We'll bring you back in a little bit and show you where we've got to. So we figured we'd bring you back in for a few minutes here. So as you can see, we've started laying our rock paths. So the paths is where you're going to be able to drive, and the grass is where you're going to walk. So we've got a few paths gone here. So our first one, you can drop your car, drive right in. You'll be able to head off to the left or right. Over here, you'll be able to see we're starting our rock pile here. Be able to get up to the other side. And I believe we're going to attach a bridge to the top of it. Make our bridge go on over that way somewhere and end up over there. And for this one here, you'll be able to come around. We're going to start. I'm not sure if it's going to be a rock pile or what we're going to do here yet, but that will be our next feature we're going to work on. And then over here, you're able to take this path here, drive over here underneath the bridge. I think we're going to do like a log crawl or something over in here. We're going to add a few logs and things like that to the paths as well, so it's not just a plain old rock driving. But this is where we've got to so far. So we're going to keep working for a little bit longer here before we lose all our sunlight for the day. But we'll bring you back in a bit before we head out and show you where we got to. Well, our first pile of rock is pretty much dwindled down to nothing. So I guess this is where we're going to have to stop for today. We still have a couple buckets of stones left and all the other stones over there beside the track to use. But we got our first bit of the path done here for the vehicles. Like I said, you'll be able to drive straight through, drive that way. You'll be able to go under the bridge over there that we've kind of got laid in place. Or you'll be able to go to the left to the first big obstacle over here, or to the right to the first big rock hill. We've started adding in a few logs to the path here, just so it's not such a boring drive as you're going along. And then we've got into our first big rock hill here. So we've tried to make it a little bit easier over here on the left side, and then much harder over there on the right side. Obviously, we won't know till we get out here and start crawling, but the idea is going to be get up to the hill, get up to one of the flat spots over here, a little bit easier here, a little bit harder over here. Then once you get to the top, you're going to kind of flop down to the other side to where our bridge is over there. Obviously, we'll figure a way to get it hammered into the ground there. We're going to bring some pegs or something. We left the hooks on this, we left the hooks on this side of the straps that we used. And we just kind of stapled it to our wood, spaced it out. Got a little corner started here at the end. We've got a few more to put on, but we weren't quite sure where we wanted to end up. So we've got a few pieces of metal over here in the stash that we're going to be able to cut and use as posts in the ground to hold up our bridge. But for the moment, we just kind of laid it in place, so that way you'll be able to see where the path goes. You'll be able to go under the bridge here. We'll probably bring the path back along the side of the gully there. That's maybe where we'll put our teeter-totter. We'll figure it out. But for now, this is where we're going to end up stopping, because we got to get another load of rocks. So I guess we're heading home to get another load of stone and rock. But if you guys have ideas and what you think we should put in this crawler course, we've got lots of room to go. Drop it down in the comments. We'd love to hear from you and use your guys' ideas. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that hype button. And if you really want to help out the channel, we now have memberships available. There's all sorts of extra perks. Starts off at just $3.99 Canadian a month. For you guys down in the US, that's probably like 75 cents a month or something like that with the conversion. But we'd love to have you jump on board. Early access to videos, emojis, short videos just for you guys, you name it. There's lots of stuff on there. There's 4 tiers to pick from. So if you really want to help out the channel, that's a great way to do it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. That way you're going to get all the upcoming videos on this crawler course that we're building. And of course, all our other racing videos and everything else that we do. So thank you so much. We'll see you again next time.